Welcome to my channel Underground Ring. In the dressing room, the referee made his expectations crystal clear. Follow the rules, obey every command, and most importantly, protection is off at all times. The fighters touched gloves, and just like that, we were set for 12 rounds of championship action. From the moment the bell rang, there was a tension in the air, the kind that surrounds fights destined to be remembered. Boots came out with purpose. His plan was clear. Set the pace, command the distance, and take away Stanionis' rhythm before it could develop. Stanionis, known for his relentless pressure and discipline behind the jab, wasted no time moving forward, that high guard tucked tight, looking to impose himself. But Boots, sharp as ever, used that aggression against him. He started probing with the jab, looking to time his man. He was already mixing levels, feigning up top and digging downstairs, hinting at the uppercut that would become a key weapon later. It was a calculated start, not reckless, but assertive. Boots didn't need time to feel things out. He knew he was in there with a strong, durable opponent with a high ring IQ, and he came ready with game plan. You could see the footwork, the calm energy, the control. While Stanionis walked forward, Boots moved around him like water, gliding in and out, throwing fast, precise punches. Through the second and third rounds, Boots began to separate himself. His combinations were fluid, and he was getting more comfortable sitting down on his shots. He wasn't just landing, he was landing clean and making Stanionis miss. The Lithuanian fighter, typically composed and measured, started to look a half step behind. His jab, usually one of the most effective in the welterweight division, was getting picked off, sidestepped, or answered immediately. Every time he tried to get into a rhythm, Boots disrupted it. His uppercut started sneaking through the guard. He began digging to the body with mean intentions, and you could see Stanionis absorbing the damage, trying to walk through it. Stanionis kept pressing. He's not the kind of fighter who gets discouraged easily, and in the fourth and fifth rounds, he managed to make things messy. He landed a few clean shots to the head and body, including a nice right hand over the top. But while he had moments, Boots responded with bigger ones. The movement was on another level. He'd throw three for punches, pivot out a corner, and make Stanionis reset again and again. The angles were sharp, the timing was brutal. And then came the blood, flowing from Stanionis' nose as Boots continued his attack with both speed and precision. The sixth round is where everything changed. Boots turned up the pressure. He was now not just countering, but initiating, backing Stanionis up with combinations. The work to the body from earlier rounds had clearly taken a toll. Stanionis' hands were dropping slightly, his output slowing. Boots saw the opening and pounced. He hammered the body with left hooks, then came back upstairs. And then came the shot, a savage left uppercut that landed clean, snapping Stanionis' head back and sending him to the canvas. It was a moment frozen in time. Stanionis, always durable, got his feet, but he wasn't all there. His corner saw what we all saw, the blood, the swelling, the fading spirit, and they stepped in to save their fighter. The referee waved it off. Just like that, the fight was over. Jaron Boots, Ennis had his moment. What we witnessed wasn't just a win. It was a statement, a coming-out party on the biggest stage of his career. He didn't just beat a top-tier welterweight contender. He dominated him. He took away Stanionis' best weapons, dismantled his rhythm, and imposed his own style from the opening bell. The jab was surgical. The uppercut was punishing. The body work was relentless. The movement was slick. Everything was firing on all cylinders. And most impressive of all, he did it without ever running. Boots stood in the pocket, traded when he had to, slipped and rolled, and responded with sharp, clean counters. He didn't just outbox Stanionis, he outfought him. You could feel the maturity, the growth, the polish. This wasn't the same fighter from his last outing. This was a complete fighter, a dangerous fighter. Stanionis, to his credit, showed heart, toughness, and grit. He took punishment and kept pressing, trying to find a way in, trying to land something big. But Boots didn't allow it. Every time Stanionis stepped in, he was met with speed and precision he couldn't match. The difference in levels became more and more obvious with each round. And when the end came, it came decisively. The corner made the right call. There was no need for Stanionis to take further punishment. Boots had already written the final chapter. This is the kind of performance that changes the conversation around a fighter. Jaron Boots, Ennis didn't just want to fight tonight. He demanded respect. He proved he belongs among the elite at 147 pounds. He showed the world what happens when talent meets discipline, preparation, and killer instinct. Atlantic City witnessed the coronation. The welterweight division has officially been put on notice. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to